86 times a day. You know, you probably check your phone that much.
Right, we all do it.
Yeah, we totally do. We sleep right next to our glowing screens. We even bring them to the dinner table.
We really do.
But yesterday, I did something completely crazy. I locked my smartphone inside a wooden box.
Oh, wow, really?
Yes, I did a strict 24-hour digital detox.
Welcome back to our deep dive, everyone. We are so thrilled you are joining us.
Thanks for being here.
Today, we are unpacking this fascinating personal challenge. A digital detox means zero screen time allowed.
Exactly, 0 screens.
We really want to know what actually happens. How does your brain react to silence?
That is a great question.
How do your anxiety levels change without scrolling? We will explore all the underlying science today.
And, well, we will naturally practice some English together.
Yes, some great intermediate English.
You know, I really needed to try this challenge. My eyes were constantly hurting me.
That sounds awful.
It was. They felt extremely dry and very heavy. I was just mentally exhausted all the time.
That is a very common modern problem. Your eyes are not built for constant screens.
Really? They are not.
No, not at all. Screens blast artificial blue light at your face. This makes your eye muscles work incredibly hard.
Oh, I see.
And scrolling takes massive amounts of brain energy. You are processing thousands of images every hour.
That makes total sense.
It's completely exhausting for your mind.
Yeah, my brain felt completely full of junk, so I decided to quit entirely.
Just like that.
Just like that. I wanted to try 24 hours without it.
Well, 24 hours sounds very easy at first. But it is actually a very hard challenge.
It really is.
Our brains are deeply addicted to these screens. So let us go back to the beginning.
Okay.
Take us to the exact night it started.
Right. So it was a normal Saturday night. The clock struck 8 o'clock exactly.
Okay, 8 o'clock.
I held my smartphone in my hand. I placed it inside a small wooden box.
A literal wooden box.
Yes. Then I turned the key and locked it.
You did not just hide it away. You
Yeah.
created a real physical barrier.
Yeah, I had to.
You made it impossible to cheat easily. That is the very smart psychological strategy.
Thank you.
But how did you actually feel inside?
Honestly, I felt very sad.
Really?
Sad?
Yeah. And I also felt incredibly nervous. I felt like I was abandoning a close friend.
That is so interesting.
My stomach was totally tied in knots.
Well, it is completely normal to feel that way. You suddenly lost your main social connection.
Exactly.
But let us upgrade your English vocabulary.
Oh, I would love that.
Nervous is an okay word to use, but anxious is much better for this feeling.
Anxious? That sounds much more serious than nervous.
It does, yes.
Does it mean like a deeper kind of worry?
Yes, exactly. Nervous is like taking a quick math test.
Oh, right.
Anxious is a deep physical feeling. You feel it heavily in your chest.
Oh, wow.
You feel anxious because you are suddenly disconnected. You lost your entire social safety net.
That is exactly how my chest felt. Although it was my idea, I felt anxious.
Wait, listen carefully to what you just did.
What did I do? You used the word although perfectly.
Oh, really?
Yes. Although connects a positive and a negative thought. It is great intermediate English tool.
It feels very natural to say it. Like, although the detox was good, I felt anxious.
You understand the grammar logic perfectly.
Thank you.
Now, I am very curious about your night. What happened when you tried to sleep?
Well, usually my sleep routine is absolutely terrible.
Oh, no. Why is that?
I normally lie in bed with my phone. I scroll through short videos for an hour.
That is the worst possible thing for sleep.
Really?
The worst?
Yes. Your screen emits strong, artificial blue light. Blue light completely tricks your tired brain.
How does it trick it?
It tells your brain the sun is shining.
Wait, so my brain actually thinks it is daytime.
Exactly. Because of that, your brain stops making melatonin.
Melatonin? What is that?
Melatonin is the natural chemical that makes you sleepy.
Oh, I see.
Without melatonin, your body stays wide awake. Your brain simply cannot power down for sleep.
That explains my normal sleep problems perfectly. It certainly does.
But, you know, this specific night was very different because my phone was locked away entirely.
Right.
I had nothing bright to look at, so I grabbed a real paper book instead.
A paper book is the perfect bedtime solution. How did your eyes feel while reading?
My eyes felt so much more relaxed. The paper pages do not shine any light.
That is so true.
My brain finally started to slow down. I fell asleep incredibly fast that night.
Because your melatonin levels were finally acting normally.
Wow, science is cool.
Yes, the paper book allowed natural sleep chemistry. That is the biological science of good sleep.
It worked like magic.
But fixing the night is only part one. I really want to hear about that next morning.
Oh boy. The next morning was a total disaster.
Really? Why?
Waking up was a very strange experience. I opened my eyes and felt completely lost.
What is your usual morning habit? What do you do when you first wake up?
Well, the very first thing is checking my messages.
Of course.
I want to see who texted me overnight. I want to see the daily news immediately.
Your brain expects an immediate morning reward.
Yes, exactly. So I reached out my hand. I reached for my nightstand completely automatically.
Oh, I do that too.
But I grabbed absolutely nothing. The phone was still in the living room.
You experienced a very strong force of habit. You reached for it without any conscious thought.
I did. And then something completely crazy happened to me.
Oh, what happened?
I was just sitting there in my bed and I felt my leg vibrate.
Vibrate.
Yes. I clearly felt a buzzing text message.
But the phone was not in your pocket.
Yo, the phone was still locked in the box.
That is wild.
I know. I was literally hallucinating a text message.
Well, neurologists actually have a scientific name for this.
They do.
Yes, they call it a phantom vibration. It is a very common modern symptom.
Wait, my brain is literally making up physical feelings. Why would my brain hallucinate a buzz?
Because your brain is going through chemical withdrawal.
Withdrawal, like from medicine.
Like from addiction.
Uh-huh.
Every new message gives you a dopamine hit.
What does dopamine do?
Dopamine is the chemical of pleasure and reward. Your brain is deeply addicted to that reward.
Oh, I understand now.
So it misinterprets normal nerve signals. It thinks a simple muscle twitch is a text.
That is completely terrifying to think about. It shows how strong the digital addiction really is.
It truly is a scary realization. Let us teach a new grammar tense here.
Oh, yes, please.
We can use the present perfect tense smoothly. It connects your past habit to right now.
Okay, how do I use it?
You could say, I have realized something scary.
Oh, okay, let me try. I have realized my phone completely controls me.
Yes.
Does that use the tense correctly?
Yes, that is a perfect present perfect sentence.
Okay.
It shows an ongoing realization in your mind.
Well, I have realized my mornings need changing because my coffee routine was also deeply affected.
Tell me about your morning coffee culture. What usually happens in your kitchen?
Usually, I walk into the kitchen half asleep. I immediately turn on a YouTube video.
Every single morning.
Yes. I always have loud background noise playing.
Many people use background videos like a baby's pacifier. It keeps their minds busy and constantly distracted.
That makes sense. But on this day, I had no videos playing.
So it was quiet.
The kitchen was totally and completely quiet. At first, the deep silence was very scary.
Why do you think the quiet frightened you?
Because I was alone with my own thoughts. I could not hide behind a funny video.
That is very honest.
Yeah, I had to just sit and exist quietly.
We are losing the human ability to be alone. Constant noise stops us from processing our feelings.
That is so true.
The silence forces you to face your mind. But did the scary feeling eventually pass?
Yes, after a few minutes, I finally calmed down. And then I noticed something truly beautiful.
What did you notice?
I actually looked out my kitchen window. I watched two small birds building a nest.
Oh, how lovely. You noticed nature because you were finally looking.
Exactly.
Your eyes were not trapped inside a small screen.
They were free. And my coffee tasted completely different, too.
Different? How so?
It was the exact same coffee beans as always, but the flavor was so much richer today.
That is the power of mindful eating.
Mindful eating.
Yes. When you watch videos, your brain is highly distracted. You literally ignore signals from your tongue.
So the screen actually changes how things taste.
Yes. Distraction severely limits your sensory processing. Without the screen, your brain focuses on flavor.
Wow.
It processes the heat and the deep taste. The coffee tastes better because you are mentally present.
That makes so much logical sense.
It does, right?
But being present was not always easy for me. Later that day, I felt intense social pressure.
Oh, did you start missing your friends?
I missed them a lot as the hours passed, but mostly I worried about their feelings.
Their feelings.
Yes, I worried they thought I was ignoring them.
Ah, I see. You thought they were angry about unread messages.
Yes, I imagined them being very upset. I did not want to be a bad friend.
We often project our own anxiety onto others.
We really do.
Let me share a great grammar rule for this.
Mm-hmm.
We can use the second conditional here.
The second conditional.
Yes. We use it to talk about imaginary situations.
Because my friends being angry was only imaginary.
Exactly. You guess what might happen in theory. You start the sentence with, if I didn't.
Oh, okay. If I didn't have my phone.
Right. And then add the imaginary result. I would lose all my friends.
Let me try the whole thing. If I didn't have my phone, I would lose all my friends.
Perfect.
That perfectly describes my imaginary fear.
It is a beautiful second conditional sentence. But tell me, were your friends actually angry?
No, nobody was mad at me at all.
See?
Imaginary. The world did not end without my quick replies. In fact, the physical world outside was wonderful.
Oh, did you go out?
Yes, I went for a long walk that afternoon.
You left your quiet house and went outside. What did you observe on your walk?
Well, I walked to the big park downtown. It was a perfectly sunny and warm afternoon.
That sounds lovely.
I saw many groups of people sitting together.
That sounds like a wonderful community scene.
It looked wonderful until I got much closer.
Oh no, what happened?
I noticed a very depressing detail about them. Almost everyone was staring down at their hands.
Oh, they were sitting together but looking at glowing screens.
Yes, they were barely making any eye contact. They were talking, but their eyes were glued down.
That is so sad.
They missed the beautiful sunshine entirely.
This perfectly illustrates the culture of being present, or rather not being present.
Can you explain being present to our listener?
Of course. Being present means focusing your mind completely. You give your full attention to the moment.
I see.
You focus entirely on the person sitting beside you.
But those people in the park were absent. Their physical bodies were sitting on the green grass.
Right.
But their minds were somewhere on the internet.
That is a brilliant way to describe it. It is incredibly sad to witness that disconnect.
It really is.
We are technically more connected than ever before, but we are actually deeply lonely in person.
I only noticed this because I was completely offline. My eyes were finally looking up at the world.
That is amazing.
It really shifted my whole perspective on life.
It sounds like the heart experiment was a huge success.
It definitely was.
But eventually, the 24 hours had to end. We have reached the final conclusion of your detox.
Yes.
Yes.
Sunday night finally arrived for me. The clock struck 8 o'clock again.
Did you run quickly to open the locked box?
Actually, no.
Were you desperate to see all your unread messages?
Honestly, I opened the box very slowly. I was not in a rush at all.
Really?
Yeah, I almost did not want to turn it on.
So, is the digital detox a real thing? Does it actually change how you feel inside?
Yes, the detox is incredibly real and powerful. My mind feels so much lighter today.
Lighter.
The heavy fog is completely gone from my brain.
Lighter is a good word for that clear feeling. But we can upgrade your vocabulary again today.
Yes, please.
Let us use two great B1 English words. The first word is refreshed.
Refresh. That sounds like waking from a perfect sleep.
Yes.
Or drinking cold water on a very hot day.
Exactly. Your brain feels repaired and full of energy.
I like that word.
The second useful phrase is less overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed means feeling too much stress at once.
Correct.
Like having a million loud voices in your head.
Yes. The internet constantly overwhelms our tired brains.
Yeah.
So feeling less overwhelmed means feeling true mental peace.
I definitely feel refreshed and much less overwhelmed. My brain is not overloaded with useless information anymore.
That is wonderful. Will you ever try this difficult challenge again?
I actually made a new rule for myself. I will put my phone away every single Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Yes. Sunday will be my weekly day to be present.
That is a wonderful and healthy new habit. You are taking control of your own attention.
Thank you. I feel good about it.
Now, we have a challenge for you, the listener. We want you to practice your English today.
Yes, we have an A2 goal for our beginners.
What is it?
The A2 goal is to describe your daily routine, but describe your day completely without a phone.
Use simple words to tell us your imaginary story. Tell us what you eat and what you see.
Use basic connectors like because and but.
We also have a B1 goal for intermediate learners.
The B1 goal is a much deeper question. Do you think smartphones make us deeply lonely?
Try to use the second conditional if you can. Think about the distracted people in the park.
Imagine how different our social lives could be.
Exactly.
This whole experience really opened my tired eyes. I highly recommend trying a digital detox yourself.
We want to leave you with a final thought. A thought to ponder after this deep dive ends.
What is the thought?
Think about your own habits for a moment.
Yeah, think about all the quiet moments you try to avoid. Think about the background noise you constantly play.
Look at the real world happening around you right now.
It is pretty amazing.
What new things would you notice if you looked up today?